Okay, so let's get this little video started. I am going to apologize in advance for the video of the recording of this video. I am better at making ornaments than I am at making videos. So here we go. I'm going to make a little project, and it's going to be a Tooth Fairy pickup spot door hanger. There's two ways to load this project into Lightburn. One is you can just click and drag it in, or the other one is, let's see here, or you can do import. Look in the file system that you have it under. Let's see, mine is under, what is this under? It's under events. And let's see, it probably is under undecided. And here it is. Click it and it'll bring it right in. Okay, so let's close this box. I don't need this anymore. We only actually need one, so let's delete the second one. Okay, so I'm going to make this project out of scrap wood, stuff that I have laying around. That's why I love my mirror. It makes easy to use whatever I have on hand to do different projects. Okay, so this is our cute little file, and here we have the different colors. I'm going to make the door hanger out of wood that I've already masked, so this way when it engraves, it is just a peel and it'll be a clean engrave. I'm going to make the tooth out of acrylic, and this little bracket here is what's going to hold the tooth on. The face of this hanger is going to be from MDF that I already have 3M tape on one side. Okay, so we're just going to set this up. It already is shown that black is my cut layer, so I'm going to set this layer to line, and I like to cut my wood at 35 speed, 37 power, and then I set my minimum power usually to about 5 less than the speed that I am cutting at. Okay, so then that's set for that. I am also going to set my engrave. Okay, I grabbed all that with a click of the mouse. Okay, I'm going to set that from line to fill, and I like to engrave at 300 speed. I like my engrave to be nice, dark, and a little deep, so also I'm going to do that at 35. And I'm not exactly sure what the minimum power is supposed to be, so I'm also going to do that at 30. Okay, with that, I'm going to check to see what my lines per inch is going to be. And here we go. Okay, so I'm going to shut off the air assist because it's not needed. It's noted that it's on fill. And my lines per inch is only at 254. I'm going to change that to 362. Okay, let's just check that again. Make sure that I did that right. 362.86. And I'm going to press fill shapes all at once, fill groups together, fill shapes individually. We're going to do fill shapes all at once. Okay, this little piece right here is going to be the bracket that's hold the tooth onto the wood, and this is MDF. MDF cuts, it's a little thicker, harder piece to cut, especially since it has 3M on it. So I'm going to set that, I'm going to make that a different color. I'm going to make that blue, and I'm going to, that's also going to be at line. I'm going to cut that at 30 speed. I'm going to do 3750 for power, and this is also, it's going to be 30. Okay, and then let's see, the tooth is going to be acrylic, so I'm going to set that to a different color also. Okay, and acrylic, it's also going to be a line. And I'm going to set that speed to 20. 20. To 35. And this also I'm going to do to 30. Okay. So this little bracket right here, I want to be able to have a little guide so I know where it is that I want that to show up on my project. So I'm going to place my little bracket here. I'm going to place my tooth to see how well that works for me. It doesn't. So let's see. In order to grab that, I'm going to move that up a little bit. Let's see. I think my tooth should be up a little bit. I think that looks good. Let's do this. Okay. I'm going to hide my tooth fairy. And I'm going to just set this all in the middle, right here up at the top. In the center, everything is nice and lined up. Okay, this little bracket here, I'm going to do an offset, and it's going to be an inward offset. It's going to be a small, I just want it to be a line, so this way I have an idea of where I wanted that item placed. Let's see. Oops. Okay. And I'm going to change that offset to a different color. I'm going to change that to, let's make this nice green color. I believe that's a yellow color. Okay, and since I only want a line, I'm going to leave it at 100 speed. I'm going to change this to 15, and that could stay at 15 as well. Okay, so let's see. I have my original backer that's going to be set up as a line. I have Tooth Fairy that's going to be engraved, and that's going to be fill. I'm going to remove this because that's going to cut, and I'm going to remove this bracket, which is also going to be cut, and this is going to stay as is. Okay, so what I also want to do is change the order in which these items happen, so this way I'm not cutting the item, it drops down, and then engraving on top, because that'll just throw it off a little bit. So let's change the order of this. I want it to do the engraving first, then I want it to score next, then I want it to cut the background out. And since I'm going to do these at a separate time, I'm going to change the output to off on both of these items. So this way I'm only going to have this show up on my canvas. So this way the laser is only going to do that first. You're all turned around. It's me. Okay, so welcome to my craft room. This is my girl, Mirabelle. She's gonna get pretty loud, but it's the way I like her. Lights on and everything. Okay, while she runs her quick little run-of-the-mill stuff, here's my wood. This is the project. Put a little masking on it. I only mask the piece that I'm going to use. Okay, so come on over. Sorry if you get a little motion sickness there. spot. Sometimes it just needs a little extra help in. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 times it just snaps right on out. Sometimes it just needs a little coax. There we go. Okay, put this over in our scrap pile. I like it. Alright, so we're going to undo these. We no longer need those. And let's see, this. And let's see, we want our next item, which is going to be our bracket. And we're going to put in a scrap piece of wood. Okay, it's going to be my piece of scrap. It has 3M on it. We're going to, let's see. Update our overlay. There it is. Alright, let's see where this bad boy's gonna fit. Alright, so we have this set at 30. Speed. Power is 37.5. Let's close the lid. And let's press start. Do. Let's see how that did. Still smoking. That didn't cut cleanly, so let's give it another go. Another way to do that is to send the file over. Send the file over. The light burn. Let's see, file name. We'll leave it at light burn. Alright, ready? And it should appear right here. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Oh well. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright. There we go. That's going to fit in our spot. I'm going to use glue on the opposite side. 3M on the acrylic side. Okay. This is our acrylic. It's a nice white piece. Okay. Everybody cuts acrylic a little different. Based upon what your usage is for. Some people like to lift it off the bed. Some people like to place a wet paper towel underneath for flashback. Some people peel the paper off, use little Dawn soap. I'm a little crazy. I just do it the way it is and hope for the best. Okay, ready? All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, we don't need this. Okay, we'll go to the next layer, which is our tooth. I'm going to update the overlay. Oh, look at that. Rookie mistake. Close the lid. Make it a picture of nothing. Alright. Alright. Get me rolling around. Alright. Okay, so there's our tooth. I'm going to try and fit our tooth in that little spot right there. Let's see. I don't think it's going to fit. Oh, it's just going to fit. But you know what? Do I really want to leave that little bit of acrylic right there? So you know what? Let's just do this right here. Considering I can use this piece for a keychain or some small project. Let's see. We're going to frame that. See if it fits in that spot. I think it fits. Okay, now we're going to close the cover. Okay, let's see. Ready? All right, let's press start and see how it goes. I'm trying to think if that was, you know what, let's change this to 40. Oh, minimum power, it says is 3. Another rookie mistake. Okay. All right, good. All right, let's go. Okay, we're gonna start. And the only thing I don't like about cutting acrylic is the smell. The absolute hard smell of cutting acrylic. All right, I think we nailed that right there. So let's see. Let's move the laser head out of the way. Simple one-handed open, which is nice. Let's see. Look at that. Right out. Look at that. All right. So, all right, since we're done with Mirabelle, we're gonna shut her off, and we're gonna roll on over to my desk and make a project. Okay, so got my handy dandy scraper. Let's look at the back. That looks pretty good. Might need a little bit of a sanding. Okay, let's get this edge. Should peel off, right? Okay, so let me give you a little background of me and my laser experience. I started out in 2020 with my first laser, which was a full spectrum use. I learned a lot. I learned what different woods worked well in a laser, which ones to stay away from. I also learned that there should be no crying. There's no reason to cry, but yeah, it was a pretty tough experience in the beginning. I think some of it had to do with that the rest of the country was all shut down. You know, it was kind of hard to get anybody to give you a hand. It just wasn't a good experience with my first laser. Ooh, look at that! See that? It looks like I may have chipped that. That's okay. It's an easy little fix. Of course, with the darker engraved, you get a little soot. I should have brushed that out first, but that's okay. This is going to be a prototype. See how it does. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's get a little brush. Give it a little brush to see if we can get some of the soot out. Hold on. All right. See, yeah, it's a little sooty. Okay, we'll give it a nice little sand. Put some of that little chip that I made there. Okay, now let's see. That's better. Okay, I'm also going to sand it back a little bit, especially this one little spot right here. An easy fix is to lift your material off the bed, so you don't have to worry about sanding the little burn marks or flashback. Notice I'm sanding against the grain. I'm just going to give it a little sand the right direction. Okay. Let's see. I like it. I'm going to place my little bracket here. Oh, no, not. First I'm going to glue it. Let's glue this little bracket on. Okay. Let's see if we can get the glue to come out. I'm using good old Elmer's. There we go. Nice little earring coat. I'm just going to use that bracket as an idea of where I want that to go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Give that a second. While we wait for that to set up a little bit, I'll peel my acrylic. And peel it far enough back. There we go. All right. See a little chatter on the sides. I could have slowed it down a little bit more. It's not really going to show, so. Oh, look, I lost a tooth. Okay. Okay, now we're going to peel this up. Little 3M. You could always, before you apply the bracket and the acrylic, you could always finish this with a little clear spray, whether it be satin or matte, whatever you prefer. But since this is just for me, to get an idea whether it's a project I'd like to do, maybe offer, you could also engrave someone's name. That would be cute. I think that would be cute. Do a little paint fill on it. Okay, so let's see. That looks about right. Okay. 3M is pretty quick. If you know me, you know that nothing I ever do is put on straight. It's always got some kind of tilt to it. Usually my daughter is here to help me, or my husband. So if this tooth is on crooked, it's definitely my signature style. Okay. Oh, that's very cute. I think it's very cute. What do you think? Okay, that's our finished product.